What mistakes in military strategy were made during the Vietnam War? In recent discussions, the Vietnam War has resurfaced as a topic of interest. Many are asking, what mistakes in military strategy were made during this complex conflict? The Vietnam War was a significant event that shaped modern military strategy and political thought. Understanding the errors made can provide lessons for current and future military engagements. One major mistake was underestimating the enemy and the environment. The United States military faced an opponent skilled in guerrilla tactics. The dense jungles and swamps of Vietnam provided cover for the enemy, making conventional military tactics ineffective. This led to high casualties and a prolonged conflict. Another error was the overreliance on technology and chemical warfare. The United States used herbicides like Agent Orange to destroy vegetation thought to support enemy forces. This tactic caused severe environmental damage and exposed civilians to toxic chemicals. It ultimately alienated the local population and distracted from more effective counterinsurgency measures. Additionally, military and political leaders misread the political and social context of the war. They often failed to consider Vietnamese public sentiment. Measuring success through body counts ignored the will of the Vietnamese people, which was critical to the conflict's outcome. The United States also had an inadequate understanding of the nature of the conflict. The war was not just a military struggle but involved political and ideological dimensions. The focus on military metrics overlooked these broader aspects, leading to strategic miscalculations. Furthermore, the failure to adapt military strategy to local conditions was evident. The conventional approach was not flexible enough to counter guerrilla tactics effectively. The inability to win the hearts and minds of the local population undermined support for the United States. Lastly, there was a lack of clear objectives and metrics for success. Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara emphasized statistical measures like enemy body counts. This approach distorted perceptions of progress and contributed to prolonged engagement without a clear path to victory. These combined mistakes created a protracted conflict with high costs and limited strategic gains. The Vietnam War serves as a cautionary example of the challenges faced when fighting an insurgency in difficult terrain against a determined opponent. Understanding these strategic errors can provide valuable lessons for contemporary military operations.